trying to figure that out too. So, man, I'm excited about it. I know people don't really like, talking about money, talking about finance, but you need it. You really do need it. And it makes life so much easier when you can lay down at night and know that a bill is paid, or you don't have to worry about your lights being off, or any of that kind of stuff that we adult people have to deal with. So even the kids too, it affects kids. So I think it's something we should also teach our kids. Teach them good financial literacy. Teach them about credit, all that good stuff. So I think this is monumental, and I'm excited about it. When I talked to him, he was happy to come. He's coming from such a long way too. So we're way out here in St. Cloud. If anybody in the Central Florida area knows where St. Cloud is versus where Eatonville, Maitland, North Orlando is, it's quite a hump. And we have a lot of people now living in our city. So, traffic is bad everywhere. Mm-hmm. As I say, I live maybe 10 minutes from a Walmart and a Sam's Club, but that 10 minutes easily turns into 40 minutes because there's so many cars and people out on the road. So, that's the one thing I miss about COVID. There wasn't nobody out. I was masked up. I could get somewhere in 10 minutes flat. So it's it's exciting. It's exciting to be able to do that kind of stuff and know what you're talking about too when you're dealing with money. When you have money issues, you have money problems, you don't want to always stay stuck there. You want to be able to move. You want to be able to elevate. You want to get past that so that it doesn't keep you hostage, keep you trapped. So we want freedom. So he is here. Woo! We are excited. He is finally here. And without further ado, I'm going to let him come on in. And I want all of you out there who are watching, how many, well, I don't want to put us on the spot with the views yet. But we probably got like 150 views.
That's what we speak.
That's what we speaking. Easy. That's what we got. So without further ado, man, I'm going to bring you to us, Chad. I appreciate you being here, coming through, all you coming through. So everybody, welcome Chad McKendrick.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay right here and operate this for you.
Okay.
And you're going to go right from here. Just tell me when you want to change slides and all that.
All right.
Take as much time as you need, as long as we're done by
30 minutes.
You good, sir.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
You good.
All right. Good evening, everybody. I apologize for my tardiness. I didn't know how long it took me to get here.
It's all good.
I left my office at 1 hour. I thought I'd do 1 hour and I'll get here. Oh my God. That's great. It's okay. I said, all right, we're going to get there.
That's it.
I'm Chad McKendrick, the author of Livin Beyond Your Paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote a book, the book because of my situation that I was in and how I got out. And so I have a track of how I got out. And so what I did is I wrote a book about how I got out of my situation. And I come to realize that I wasn't the only one. It was many other people were in the same boat. Mm-hmm. Could you go? Let's go. Let's see what we got. You can go to the next one. All right, keep it going. All right, keep it going.
All right.
Keep it going.
Yes, sir.
All right. My story. Go ahead. Hit it again.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at my story is I graduated from the University of Florida. If you go on.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it, just roll it on out.
All right.
Just keep tight.
That's it.
All right. I started working part-time. And when I started working part-time, I became a financial coach, working part-time. And then I liked what I was doing, and then I went full-time. So I started really doing real well, I thought. So I was earning $100,000.
Yeah, that's really
when y'all
well.
say that's okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So I said, everybody said, you make more money, you're going to be good. Well, I'm making good money, but this is what happened. Go on, hit them other three.
All right.
1, 2, and 3. Okay, this is what happened to me. No lunch. No lunch. Remind me of no lunch. What was no lunch? Dude come to my office and say, hey, Chad, let's go to lunch. I said, no, man, I'm too busy. I was lying. I was broke. I ain't had no money. So I always remember that. Another thing happened. We foreclosed our home.
Whoa.
Twice. Yeah. $100,000. That's me by myself now. My wife is administrator, so she made good money too. He's like, hold on, something wrong here. We filed bankruptcy. Chapter 13 said, okay, we're going to get it together. We'll realign everything. That didn't work either. Chapter 7. And then I said, well, Lord, what in the world I'm going through this for? He said, how you going to know how to help somebody who ain't been nowhere?
Okay.
I was like, okay. So that was my consolation to keep going because I was going to be in bad shape. So I kept going. And one of my friends came by and he said, listen, Chad, I can tell you how to manage your money. And I was like, how you going to tell me how to manage my money? I'm the financial coach. How you going to tell me? He said, well, let me show you how to do it. He showed me a strategy. I started doing that strategy. It changed my life. My life was changed. I'm like, wait a minute. And so I remember Miles Monroe said the wealthiest place in the world is the graveyard. Because people die with their thoughts and their ideas. And I said, it's not gonna be me. And I wrote it down. And after the book, I'm going to do the next 3. I remember when I had no lunch. I couldn't do lunch. I paid for my son's graduation dinner. I paid for everybody. But I remember when I couldn't do lunch. Same thing happened with our house. Remember we foreclosed our house. Got a brand new house. I remember when we foreclosed our house. And that last one is, now we are building generational wealth. Whereas we're financially independent, I don't have to work, but I choose to work because this is my call. This is what I'm called to do. So when you're doing what you enjoy doing and you're not worrying about money, it's a good position to be in. And that's where my family is at this point in time. So now we're building generational wealth. Now, this is what I always tell my clients to do. If you can go ahead. Go ahead. Sure. That was good. I always tell my clients to do. This is your checkup. This is a checkup. The checkup is the financial health challenge. The challenge is, okay, let's see how we are looking financially. Okay, the first one is, if you died today, with your family lifestyle changed for the better? And most families say no. Let's look at, click lifestyle. Go back.
Okay.
Go back.
I'm sorry.
Go back. Go hit lifestyle.
All right.
Okay, go ahead. Press. Go ahead. Click.
I'll click it.
Just click. All right. Click it again. All right. This tells us what this is going to be. What this is going to be. This is going to tell us the lifestyle that we live. If I die today, how my family's going to go along. Well, we got. It's called a dime. Dime means debt. That's for your car note. The next one is I. That's your income. The average income in the United States is $26,000 a year. You multiply that times 10, that's replacing your income. See, if I had little kids, you got little kids, or you got somebody depending on your income, you got to replace it. Because if you die, then what happened to the income?
It dies?
It dies too. So you have to have enough to replace it. So you need 10 times the salary. The next one is mortgage. The average mortgage is $120. We know that not in Florida, not in Orlando, but that's in the United States, $120. So you got to pay the mortgage off. And then the next one is 2 kids. You got 2 kids in the home, college going to college for in the state schools, $30,000 per child. So you're talking about total for just the average family. It's $465,000 that a person would need with life insurance. Now, what happens is insurance man gonna sell you $50,000, $100,000, $120,000. I had a client come in my office. He said he was an executive. He said, "Well, Chad, we don't have to talk about that. I'm good. I didn't do the dime on him yet." He said, "I said, how much you got?" He said, $400,000. I said, "Oh, great. We did his dime. He needed $3.4 million. His house was $400,000. He was like, oh my God." I said, yeah. He didn't realize that because he was sold insurance, just like everybody else. Sold insurance. I did that years ago when I was younger, but this is a real deal. I had a lady to die. A man died and left his wife and his child with $150,000 because that's what we accustomed to selling. The house was $150,000. She didn't work. So if she didn't, what about his income? He was making $60,000 a year. No income. She don't work. Got a kid. How's she going? She had to sell the house moved to Alabama, and she went back to school, got her education. She's doing okay now. But she had to sell everything and move in with a friend because that changed my life. That make me really understand how we helping family. How are you helping your family? So doing a dime on everyone that I talk to. If I talk to you before I start, we're gonna do a dime. Now, if you got $465,000, I know you got it. $465,000 just sitting somewhere.
I do.
Okay, so that means that's right. So that means you don't need no life insurance. If you got it sitting there, right? But what I'm saying is you don't need it.
Right.
You want it. It's different than need and want.
Right.
You're not in a need position. See, I got 1.5 million on me. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yeah. Because I want to pass it on to my children. So it's a difference. What the insurance man does is just sell you some insurance, and you got the insurance. You don't even know if it's enough. Right. Then you don't even know who your beneficiaries are. You go to your job. I ask the client, I say, okay, who your beneficiary? Oh, that's my aunt Sarah. Okay, well, do Aunt Sarah know she's on your policy? He said, no. Well, you die. Well, who gonna get the money? And then, yeah, these are things that insurance men just sell people insurance. Even if I gave you $465,000 worth of insurance, do you know you need a trust to go with that? If I give you, young man, $465,000, what you gonna do with it, bro?
Invest.
Huh?
Put in the bank.
Put it in the bank, okay. Invest, okay. That's a nice thought. You know, that's a nice thought. But when people get their hands on some money, I talk the real deal is you say, oh, I'm gonna invest, I'm gonna do the right thing. I had a family, the lady said, left the money to the daughter, the oldest daughter, told the oldest daughter, I got her, mom, I got her. And she said, okay, what you gonna do with the money? Okay, we're gonna pay the house off and we're gonna be all right. When mama died, left the oldest child that money, she told the youngest daughter, youngest sister, you gotta pay me rent. She changed on them. She flipped the switch. That's why you have a trust. See, it's because you don't trust them.
Right.
Y'all follow?
Yeah.
Okay. If you got over $500,000 in the state, you really need to have a trust. If you got $500,000 in life insurance, that's your estate. If you got a $500,000 house, that's your estate. If you got checking account, savings account, that's your estate. You need a trust if it's over $500,000, y'all. I never knew that, because being a financial coach, I learned a whole lot because I'm dealing with this stuff every day now. Every day. Okay? So that's what a person needs for life insurance. If you hit the next one, life insurance is designed for you to leave tax-free cash to your family for the next generation. Okay? Tax-free. They don't have to pay taxes on that money. That's a good thing. Hit that bag. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. See, you ain't hit the bag. See how tricky. Hit the bag. Hit the bag. Hit the bag. Bam. Woo. Now we back again. All right. All right. Go to the next one.
Yeah.
See, Brian, you working, man.
Yeah, man. I am. Hit this bag, right?
No, don't hit the bag yet. We ain't hit the bag yet. Just go to the next one. Just hit it.
All right.
That's right. We'll get to you. Ready to get to the bag. We'll get to the bag.
All right.
All right.
Trying to get that
okay.
bag,
He said trying to get that bag.
Trying to get that.
All right. Now, the second thing I asked the family, do you have $1,000 in your savings account that you get your hands on within 24 hours? 90% of people say no. If you don't have that, credit card company love you because when life happens, you got to go to the credit card, Amstar, or Mom and them.
Yeah.
Isn't that how it works?
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. That's reality now.
That's right.
We talking that crazy talk. But I couldn't go to Mom and them. I wasn't going to Mom and them. I was not going to Mom and them. I went to Amscott. I went to Amscott to pay my secretary. She didn't know it. I went all the way out to Sanford, so nobody could see me, because I couldn't get my hands on $1,000.
Oh man.
Most families can't. You just one step away from disaster. Okay. The next one is 6 months of your income. Get the next. There you go. 6 months of your income. Most people start saving for retirement Your first project should be saving 6 months of your income. We found that out during the pandemic, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Pandemic hit us. Income ain't coming in, but bills come in like the wave. It don't never stop, do it? It just keep on coming. Them bills gotta be taken care of. So we had, with all of my clients, they was okay. Most of them was okay because they like, okay, we got our 6 months. We didn't know the pandemic was gonna come.
Right.
We were saving 6 months so that if you're in between jobs, normally it might take 3, maybe sometimes 6 months to get another job or get yourself settled again, you know. Or if you start a business, you know, it's gonna take a minute for you to get yourself together. So 6 months of your income is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Now hit the bag now. Now you're at the bag.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Hit
talking
the bag. All right. So now when you're saving that money, you got to know where you're saving the money as well. This is called the Rule of 72. Rule of 72 is a banker's rule that they don't tell you about. Go ahead, Brian. Let's see where we at. Okay. Rule 72 said whatever interest rate you're getting on your money, if you divide it into 72, it'll tell you how long it takes your money to double. So 3 divided into 72 is, click it, it's 24. So it takes 24 years for 10,000 to turn into 20. Is that a long time?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Hit it again. That's what it'd be in 40. They double every 24 years. Now you might say, "Oh man, that's crazy." Do you know at your bank you're getting 0.03%? So if you say 0.03%, that means you put 2 more zeros behind that 24. That means it's gonna be 2,400 years before you see that money double.
Oh man.
Now is that very bad?
Yeah.
Very bad. Okay. Go on the next one. The next one is if you put it in the bank in the CD, getting 6%.
Right.
That most of the people getting their pensions are giving them about 6%. 6 divided 72 is 12, so it doubles every 12 years, right? Okay. Now, what do you think the bank and the bank and insurance company is getting that interest from?
Your money.
Where they get that money from to give it to you? Huh? You say other people? Other people in the bank. That's called the Ponzi scheme. I can't take your money and give her the money and call it interest.
They invest your money, all right?
Boom. That's what they do. They take it out to the market. Everything begins and ends in the stock market. Everything. Everything that you know of any business, anything that makes money is in the market, right? So they go to the market, they're getting 12%. 12 divided 72 is 6, and it double every 6 years. Look at that, man. Whoa! $2.5 million. This is what they get. This is what you get. And they tell you, don't go out to the market, you lose all your money. Have you heard that before?
Yes.
Okay, who you know lost all their money? Nobody. You hear that junk. That's street stuff. I say if you want to know about business, go to Wall Street. If you want to know about gossip, go to your street.
Oh.
See, we thinking, oh man, you lose all your money. No, you don't lose all your money because you got to know how to navigate in there. You lose all your money if I bought Enron stock, all my money in Enron stock. Enron go out of business. What happened to my money?
You
Lost all my money.
Right.
Okay, that ain't what we gonna do. Okay, hit the next one, Brian. Let's see what this says. This shows you that the insurance. Go ahead, the next one. Insurance companies are not motivated to teaching you these principles. Okay, why? Because this is where they make their money. If you hit the next one, this is what we should have learned in school. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, praise the Lord. I was elected. They elected me to be on the working board because the governor, Lord help me, Lord. The governor said that we're going to be financial literate. Every high school student and middle school student going to have pass a financial literacy class, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I threw my hat in the ring. They didn't know who I was. They saw I had 34 years of experience. I was an author of Livin Beyond Your Paycheck, teaching families how to manage their money. Mm-hmm. And they said, okay, we'll accept you. I'm the only darkie on there.
What? Get out of here. All right.
And I said, okay. Now, first thing I did when I got in there, I said, hey, we need to have the first chapter need to be finding out your community, knowing who you're dealing with. Mm-hmm. First, you got to know who you're dealing with because you'll be talking over those kids' heads. There's some kids come in there and they're hungry. They just need to eat.
Right.
So they ain't even thinking about no investing or nothing like that.
Right.
So when you got to work with them or where they are. So in the first chapter, we made an adjustment. So the first chapter is going to be about understanding your people that you're with. That's the first chapter. Understanding the people you're with, and then they're going to teach them all the financial literacy based on their knowledge. Got it? I'll say thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
I'm in. He crazy, but I said, okay, y'all, you crazy enough to put me in? Good, I take it. All right, let's go.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So when you say know the people that you're saying knowing the people in your community that you're working with.
Right.
Meaning that people you need to go to for financial literacy or bank people. Explain who those people are.
When I say go to know your community, well, if your community is a lot of welfare mothers in that community, well, those kids don't understand a whole lot. They don't understand nothing. They know about the streets. They don't know nothing about investing. So when you start talking investing,
Gotcha.
they're not getting it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're giving the teachers the tools on how to teach them how it works. How to teach them how it works. Meaning that based on your community, you accustomed to it. Like the strategy that I teach them how to manage their money. But you manage your money on their level or what they're talking about.
Right.
They might be talking about eating, we talking about keeping our lights on, we talking about entertainment, so you're talking on their level of understanding of finance. And so we have tools in there to help them teach the kids on their level.
Excellent.
Yeah. Good question. But that's what we're working at.
Okay.
Now the teachers, we're putting it clear as day out to the teachers. Now teachers got to be able to teach it though. They gonna have to teach it. Now it's still gonna be, y'all know, it's still be racist teachers that ain't gonna do right. So, but at least we're at the table and we're trying to help everybody, not just the affluent, everybody. So that's what we're doing. But I digress. All right. Well, we teach the kids about Rule 72. Parents need to know about Rule 72. Why? Because this is how money works in this world. Everything goes out to the stock market, y'all. Everything. Don't fool yourself. So if you're not participating, then you're losing. Because they're going to take your money out there anyway. So, the next one. Okay, so that's why we teach families. Go on. So now, for you not to be afraid of the market, they created something called a mutual fund. Any of y'all ever heard that before?
Yes.
Okay, a mutual fund is meaning you have many different companies. If you go ahead and press it, press it again.
Yeah.
All right, let it go. All right, you're investing in many different companies, and you get an average return of all of those companies. You press it again. That's the stock. Stock means you bought into that company. Stock means you own a piece of that company. I go to McDonald's all the time, so I bought some McDonald's stock. So who am I buying from? Myself. I'm the owner.
Mm-hmm.
I like Nike shoes. What did I buy?
Some
Nike stock. Right. So I buy from who? Myself. You got it? Wealthy people don't want you to buy stock because they say that you're on that same level. They don't want you on the same level. You might have a little bit of stock. They got a big piece of stock, but both of y'all are what? Owners.
Yeah.
That's right. That's it. They don't want you to have that. Yes, ma'am.
Investing is a good idea. How much money would you advise someone who don't have money into a stock?
No money. Don't put no money out there. First thing you gotta do, we gotta get you healthy before you put money out there. So when you put money out there, you're not gonna go put and take. Put and take, you can lose the shirt off your back, meaning that you're pulling it out at the wrong time. You gotta have your money managed right. So that's why we're here today. Show you how to manage your money and show you where you can go. You can't go out there and start investing in the market and you don't have your $1,000 saved, you don't have 6 months of your income. So you see what I'm saying? So you're going out there prematurely, and there's a lot of people that's doing that. They go out there prematurely, and then all of a sudden they got to give broker a call, say, hey, I need to get some of that money back. I got to pay my light bill.
Yeah.
That's prematurely. You don't do that. When you put money in the market, you leave the money in the market so that when that time comes that you can't work or you can't make no money for yourself, now you can live off of that money. That's called assets. Assets is called to sit there. Warren Buffett is the wealthiest man in the market. And he said he buy and hold. He don't just buy. He buy and hold. He don't buy and hold and sell. He buy and hold. Why? Because he don't need it right now. When he get to a point that he need it, then he can live off it. Does that make sense? Okay. So let's go. We got to fly now. Okay. They're investing in like 30 to 300 different companies. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing this since 1924. They started doing this because people was investing in companies and the companies go out of business, they lose all their money. So they said, okay, let's do like grandma and them said, let's diversify. Let's buy many companies, not just one, but buy many. That's where the mutual fund came in, okay? The average return on it is 9 to 12%. You go on. And it's diversified, meaning it's not all your eggs in one basket. Go on. So that if one company go out of business, go on. There's another company rising. Go on. Another company go out of business, another company rising. And you got a professional money manager that is managing the account, making sure that the money goes where it needs to go. Why? Because when you make money, they make money. So both of y'all are like peas in a pod. Y'all together. They're gonna make sure you make money. Because if you make money, then they make money. Go on. And this is the misnomer. It's liquid. I mean, you can get it out when you need to get it out. You got it? So it's not tied up. Because they say, brokers like to tell you, you don't touch this money until you're 90 years old. Why? Because we get paid for as long as that money sitting in there. We get paid every month, every quarter on that money. That's called assets under management. So they don't care nothing about you. They care about themselves. Talking about save it for a lady later, way down the line. Yeah, save it way down. Yeah, because they looking at off of themselves. Any of y'all ever heard of Beverly Hillbillies?
Yes.
Okay, remember Mr. Drysdale? Drysdale?
Yeah, at the bank. Yeah.
He at the bank. Did he want Jed to spend any money?
No.
You know why he didn't want to spend no money? Because that's assets under management, and he get paid every quarter on that money. So when Jed said, I'm going to spend $2 million, he's like, whoa! Y'all remember? I never knew it until I got into business. I never knew that. That's why he was fighting. That's why he was hollering, because he wasn't going to make no money on every quarter on that money no more. It's like, oh, he get crazy, okay? So, but that's why they tell you that. So what we do is we try to help. What I try to do is try to help you make good, solid decisions. If you go on, you can help. You can save for a mutual fund. You can do these things. You can use a mutual fund for that 6 months income that you want to tuck away. Go on. College education. That's what we did for our kids. Another thing, buying a new home. We show them a strategy. We show you a strategy how to have down payment for that new home and not be struggling. Okay, the same thing with a car. You go to the next one, and we show you how to do the same thing with rental property. So we show you how to strategize with mutual funds and make your money grow, and you'll be having a down payment for these different things. Okay. Then the last one is IRA rollovers. That's what we do. We do IRA rollover. When a person loses their job, they got to roll their money over, or they retire and they got to roll their money over. That's called an individual retirement account. If you hit IRA, put it on IRA, get us back. Bam! Look at you, man.
Yes, sir.
Next one. All right. This is $500. You need to have $500 somewhere in your home. Okay, somewhere in your home. It's very important because that's for extreme emergencies. Okay, grandmama and them knew how to do that, right? Okay, wealthy people do the same thing. In the safe, they got what? Cash and jewelry and important paper, right? Okay, next one. Do you give? Everybody in this room give for birthdays or something. They give something. Okay, next one.
Give to us.
It's very, he said, give it to us. All right. Vacation. Everybody in this room should vacation at least twice a year. That means 5 days. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5. 3 day vacation, you be like, man, I ain't ready to go back to work.
Yep.
When you do a 5, you be like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Right. See, mentally in your head, you got to do 5 days twice a year. It helps you to be financially healthy because you can keep thinking, You stay on the edge. You right there on everything. You on point. How many y'all going on vacation? You come back and you be on point.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's
I
what.
need about 7 days.
Yeah. Hey, I say minimum.
Minimum. Oh, okay.
All right, minimum 5. Okay. All right. Next
Do
one.
both weeks. One vacation.
Now this is the one that I always tell ladies they must do.
Yeah.
You need to treat yourself at least once a month.
That's
Treat
the,
yourself.
That's the one thing I wish you never would have told sister.
Why is that important?
Hey, Chad, she lives by that. All these other ones, but that one, for some reason, she remember number 7. Chad said. Okay, all right.
Y'all crazy.
But it's very important for a woman because what happens, a woman gets tied up in everybody else. She's taking care of everybody else. Like this one here, she taking care of everybody.
Yeah.
Her family, her husband, everybody, right? And so you don't take care of yourself, and then all of a sudden you start wearing yourself out. So a lot of times I tell my wife, shut it down, going on. You shut it down, going on. Why? Because I want her to take care of herself. When I start seeing her start slugging, she starts, okay, now you need, go take care of you.
Right.
To take care of you. Because even if we don't been on vacation, she's still slugging. Like, you got to go take care of you. She ain't take care of herself. You got to take care of yourself. And ladies, you have to do that. Now, in my strategy, that's what we teach. Okay. Next one. Family attorney. I was giving y'all some information for attorneys when he's talking about the trust. Yes, you do need to have a trust. You do need to have a will. Those are things that need to be in place, especially when you start, you get a house, you got investment. Those things need to be in place, okay? Especially cars. Let me tell y'all about a car.
Oh, yeah.
Do y'all know, have y'all seen people who die and the cars are sitting up in the yard?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know why that car's sitting in the yard? Because they willed it to their relative, right? But their relative name is not on the title. The only way that the relative can get their name on the title, they got to go to probate. And probate gonna cost them about $5,000, so they're like, no, we ain't doing that. So it sits there. Well, we come to find out that if you flip that title over and you put on the back of it, say, the beneficiary, my beneficiary is Brian, okay? When I die, who gets that car? Brian. Yes. Now he can go down to DMV.
Take good care.
Yeah. He can go down to DMV and get the car.
Right.
But if you don't have that, you can't go to DMV. DMV says you gotta go to probate.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with you if you don't have a beneficiary on your checking account.
Right.
No beneficiary on your checking account, that stuff freezes as soon as you die.
Yeah.
As soon as you die, it's freezing.
That's right.
So your family say, "Oh, I need to get some money. Mama just died." Now, oh, wrong answer. Sorry, you can't get no money out of here.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta go to probate. They go to probate immediately.
So on the back of your deed, the title to your car, you write that little note.
Write that little note. You can get it
Right.
notarized.
It notarized.
Beneficiary. The beneficiary is this person. Boom. Done.
Wow.
Okay. Right.
That's good.
Now, if the bank holds it, if the bank still holds it,
Right.
go to the bank and tell the bank, I want this person to be my beneficiary. We don't think that way,
Right.
but now we are. Okay. Same thing with your checking account, especially if you're single. You make sure your checking account has a beneficiary on it. Beneficiary means that once you die, they got it. Same thing with your house. If you're single, you gotta get a TOD. That's called a ladybird deed. Ladybird deed means that it's a deed that somebody's name is on, and their name will go on your house when you die. That's called ladybird deed. They only do them in Florida and 5 other states. Yeah, Florida's the only one that give you a chance to do that, so you don't have to go through probate. That's what happened to mom and them house too.
Yeah.
Get tied up
Mhm.
because they don't know.
That's it.
They don't know. Okay? All of that, that's why you have an attorney to help you put all that stuff together, because when you die, everything stops.
Wow.
And your family gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't recant it. It's done. Yes. Go on. All right. Credit score is very important. What's your credit score? Your credit score is not important. It's more than important than you saving money. But your credit score is important because that's your character.
Mm.
Credit score is your character. If you got a 500, that means you borrow and you don't pay nobody back.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a 600, you borrow and you pay them back slowly. You got a 700, you borrow and you pay back on time. In the 800, you borrow, you pay back on time, and you keep your balances low. It's that simple.
That's nice.
That's why you look at, when you look at credit companies, they're gonna look at your job, will look at your credit,
Right.
because they want to see your character. They say if you borrow and don't pay them back, then I'm questioning your character now. They say, why you gotta look at my? Because the scriptures say where your treasury is, your heart is also.
That's it.
How you do your money is how you are. If you stingy, well, your heart is stingy. Y'all feeling it? Okay. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Go on,
What's
man.
the difference between a FICO score and a credit?
Good one.
FICO score. I don't know the difference between them two. I thought it both was the same.
Yeah.
Credit history. Your fight. That's what they. When you look on the, if you go to Wells Fargo and you go hit it for FICO score, they'll show you your credit score.
Right.
I don't know what the acronyms are for. The FICO. You gave me something now. I want to do some work on that. Okay, but your credit score, you can do Credit Karma and those kind of things, give you kind of like idea of what your credit is going to be.
Right.
Because every bank do their own thing, and they go through. There's 3 credit bureaus, and you got West, Midwest, and you got East. So you got Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Right. So some don't report to all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Some do. And then when you borrowing money, you want to find out who they're going to, who they're going to go to. But you can look at Credit Karma, kind of like give you an idea of where you are and where you stand. Okay, and that's good to always check it and make sure that the stuff is where it needs to be. Make sure nobody's jumping on or taking advantage of your credit too. So it's always good. Credit score is very important, but it's not important, most important of saving money.
Right.
Okay,
It says it's no difference.
there's no
Yeah,
difference.
I was about to look it up.
Well, thank you. Thank you. She Googled it.
You said it.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
FICO score is a type of credit scoring model, but basically credit score and FICO score are the same thing.
Synonymous then. Okay.
Okay.
Got it. All right, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. I'm trying to get there, man. I'm
You
trying to
good,
get there.
son. You good.
Okay. All right. Family and friends. You got to be mindful of family and friends of spending your money. Sometimes family and friends don't say nothing to you, and you doing it. I did it to myself. I bought that big old house, nice car, all those things because I was making how much?
100,000.
So I had to kind of dress the
Yeah.
dress the part, right?
Yeah.
I'm dressing the part, but I'm broke as a skunk. I'm dressing the part though, looking good.
Right.
And all of a sudden, it all failed because I was trying to impress family and friends. Sometimes we do it subconsciously. We do it, but you don't want to get caught up in that. And how you don't get caught up? If you do my strategy, you'll never get caught up in that. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Let's see what the problem is. This is the problem. The problem is called the Parkinson's law of money. Any of y'all been to college before?
Yep. Mhm.
Raise your hand if you've been to college.
Yep.
Keep your hand up if they taught you this in college.
Nope.
I don't remember. Oh, what?
I don't
They teach you Parkinson's. They told you Parkinson's disease,
Yeah.
but they tell you Parkinson's law of money.
I don't remember Parkinson's law.
I didn't either. I was like, what? Parkinson's law of money. In 1955, Parkinson did a study on people and money. He found out that what we do with money, the more money we have, the more money we spend. We spend by nature. We spend by nature. You can YouTube it too. We spend by nature. This is what we do. You get more money, what you do is you spending more. If I say you're gonna get $1,000 next week, first thing your brain says is what? What I'm gonna buy, what I'm gonna pay off. So
Right.
you spending it, right? That's called Parkinson's law of money. That's why Shaquille O'Neal made $1 million one day, he spent $1 million the same day.
Wow.
In one day. Why? Because he said there's more money where that come from. That's why when you get a raise on your job, you don't even remember what happened to the increase.
Right.
Okay, go to the next one. The other one is you pay that car note off. Pay that car note off, and then you're like, oh man, I just paid that car note off 3 months ago. Where's that money? You know, sending your kids to daycare? Any of y'all send some kids to daycare?
We have.
And you had to pay some money for it? And then they go to public school. What happened to that money though?
Yeah.
You spending like $500-$600. I had one lady spend $700 a month. Now the kids go to school. I said, where's the 700? Parkinson's Law got it.
Mm.
Go on.
I don't like
We're going to find a way to spend it.
I don't like park.
Another one. This is the big one here, y'all. Y'all see this one here? Moving in. I'm going to move in with my auntie, and I'm going to save the rent. And you be with auntie for 9 years, 10 years. you still with auntie. What happened? The more money we make, the more money we spend. More money we have available, the more money we spend. So we have more money available, we spend more. We start saying, oh, now I can go buy that new car. Oh, or I can splurge a little bit more. Y'all heard that before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I got a raise so I can go eat out now. Okay, now you don't eat it up. Okay, Walmart is notorious for that. You spend you cut costs over here, but then you gonna put it over here.
Right.
You cut costs over here. You say, well, I saved. No, you ain't saved. You just recycle that money. You don't use it on something else. You redistribute it. You didn't save. If you saved, that means you took that money and you put that money in a savings account. That means you saved it. We didn't save anything. That's what Walmart get us in our head thinking of that. Because they know the Parkinson's Law of money. They know the more money we have available to us, we're going to spend it. There you go. That's why people live paycheck to paycheck. Okay? 78% of full-time workers are living paycheck to paycheck. 78%. So that means, I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of 10 of us,
7 to 8.
eight of us are living check to check. And it's a silent killer. It's a silent killer. Everybody don't talk about that. I didn't talk about that. We just one check away from losing it all. One check, lose it all. Yeah. See, because Parkinson's Law. Go on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep going.
All
right. Now, let's talk about beating it. I'm gonna show you how to beat it. You beat the Parkinson's Law by doing this. Go on. You gotta save. Read on immediately with a purpose. The key is purpose. Money without a purpose is like wild horses. They're gonna get away from it. Got it? They're like wild horses. When you give it purpose, you start to corral them. Okay? How many of y'all broke $20 bill and you don't know what happened to the rest of the money? Like you broke it, you're like, whoa! It had no purpose.
Listen.
My daughter wanted to go to. She going to Beyonce's. No, in Atlanta, she got in that pool. They had a pool that she could get in when they first came out.
Yeah.
And she did that form and she got in, and she was able to buy it.
Wow.
Why? Because she had a purpose. Her purpose was to get that ticket, and so she saved her money until she can get that ticket. You got it? Yeah, it had a purpose. I went to Jones High School. I taught the kids in there. I said, how many of y'all had $20 and still got $20 on the beginning of the week and still got it now? And that was the Thursday. Dude said, I said, tell me why you got that money. He said, because I'm going to the Classic on Saturday. So he saved it for what? Do y'all see how simple that is?
Yeah, with a purpose.
It had a purpose. Money with a purpose remains with you. It's very simple. And I was like, Lord, why I ain't know this? It's sitting right there in my face. Let's go and see how we get it done. Okay. This is the strategy. It's very simple. Go on.
Can I hit that bag?
You get that bag. Get that bag. You need 10% of your money go into a share account at your bank. You should have a share account at your bank. And every time you get paid, 10% goes into that share account. Go to the next one. Then you need a play account. The play account is for you to take care of you, do what you do, go eat out, get your massage, go to football game, basketball game, hockey game, whatever you want to do. You take 10% of your money and you put it aside for what? Play.
It's a player account.
All right. Player. And then the 20%, the 20% is for priorities.
Okay.
That's your priorities. Now, why? Because I'm building my short-term and my long-term future.
Right.
Okay? So I'll only touch it if it's a what?
Priority.
Oh, y'all good. Okay. Then the next one is 60% goes to what? Bills. Okay. So, yeah. Now, if you're
Right,
over,
do 60%.
if you're over 60%, you definitely need to have a consultation with me because you still are doing these things here. You're spending 90% or 110% of your money going to your bills, but you're still doing these things here. You're still playing, you're still sharing money, and priority's still coming up. So it's still happening. So you say, man, I can't do that. Well, we have to restructure we have to customize it for you.
I need the first consultation.
Yeah,
Correct. Yeah. Right. There you go. You got it.
And once we do that consultation, you're going to see, because I give you what we call a financial health plan. Your financial health plan. Okay, each individual. I mean, even your son right there. If he bringing in money, I give him a financial plan. You got to know what to do with it. If you get allowance, do your daddy give you allowance, man?
He works. He gets his
Oh,
money.
yeah,
Okay, he worked.
Yeah,
He need a financial plan.
He will tell you what he got.
So the key is having a purpose for your money.
That's right.
Okay, if you got a purpose for your money, let me show you an example. If you want to go get your hair done, which one of these accounts you gonna get it out of?
It depends.
Okay. It ain't no depend. It ain't no depend. We don't wear depend. No, ain't no depend. You set yourself up for that.
I did.
It ain't no depend.
It depends.
Ain't no depend.
It might be a priority.
If you have to look apart for certain positions, that's a priority.
Yeah.
That's a priority.
That's a tax write-off.
And if you have an LLC.
Okay. What I'm saying is, what I'm trying to tell you is, when you give yourself when you have integrity with your money, that's what God began to bless you a whole lot.
Yeah.
See, integrity says, I do what is supposed to be done with each account.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, God starts blessing you beyond your wildest dreams. That's what He done to me. Yes.
I thought that's the same thing. The share.
My share.
Okay.
Right. Share. Well, see, now with me,
Go ahead.
I am the church that go to church. So I put my 10% in my account. That's for the Lord's use. If He told me to give you your rent money from that account, I'm gonna do that. If He told me to take it to Macedonia, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Cause whose money is it? It's His money. It ain't my church money. It ain't my organization money. It's God's money. Now that's my belief. I'm just saying.
Cut the video. Because I do that too.
I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying.
It's
now,
a ministry.
Now, it's a ministry.
That's what I do too.
Now, Brian have ministry here. Now, if God said, bring it to him. Now, don't play games with it.
Right, of course.
You ain't playing no games with it. That money gonna sit in that account until if I can't hear what God trying to tell me, that money gonna sit there in that account.
That's right.
It'll sit there in that account.
That's right.
Because it's called integrity. It's gonna sit there in that account. I ain't be playing no games. Don't play games with God. No. If He told me every month, sister, take that money and give it to the Lord. Give it to the church. I did a same session in Groveland. The older lady, she was about 70 years old. She said, I have me a share account. That's my tithe account. So whenever I get my money, I put it in my tithe account. And then when I go to church, I take it out and I take it to the church. If that's what God is convicting you to do, then you do that.
Right.
So I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just telling you that's how I do it. I get very keen with God now. Why? Because I'm listening. Lord, what you want me to do with this? Just sitting up in there. It's good. It's a good exercise. And even if you say, I'm going to give my whole tithe to the church, that's fine. Still separate that money. And then you take that tithe to the church. Now, you say, well, I'm going to give some more extra money. If you're going to get extra money, where you going to get it from? That's right. Because that's my money. Mm-hmm. So if I'm going to help you, sister, I'm going to help you with whose money? My money. Because the play is for me. Okay, so if that's what your conviction is, you got to have integrity with these accounts. Your priority, you only touch it if it's a priority. It's the last result priority. Not just a priority. It's the last result priority. Now, you got to get your hair done because you get ready to do an interview and you ain't got no money, no operation money. You ain't got no money here. Well, where you going to get it from? Is that a priority? You just said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then you go to that account.
Mhm.
But you don't go to that account right away.
Right.
You don't say, oh, it's a priority for me, my hair done, I'm going to get. No.
Uh-uh.
You go to your operations first. And then if that happens, then go to your priority. Now you have integrity with your money. And when you have integrity with your money, you're going to see yourself have more money than you ever saw in your life.
It's true. It's true.
It works. God knows. He showed me, and I just said, okay, Lord, I started doing it. Now, do I do it right all the time? What y'all think? No.
Yeah.
I wrote the book and I still screw it up. But when I screw up, the next time I get some more money, I'm due 10, 10, 26. So if you mess up, so what? Get back on the saddle again. What you don't say, oh, I ain't doing that no more. It don't work. No, you don't work. You got to keep doing it.
I got a question.
That's 100%.
So with this, that's why I was just counting up. So is this coming from the money that your income that you bring in?
Any money come through my door. You give me $100 a night. 10, 10, 26. I get my check. 10, 10, 26.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever come through my door, 10, 10, 26. Now I know I'm managing my money so that I know what I have. See, we don't want to get ready. We want to be ready. This helps you be ready. So you don't say, well, you know you're going to share money. You know you're going to give a tithe to the church. You already know that, so be ready. You already know you're going to play. Be ready.
Yeah.
So every time you get money, you do a 10, 10, 26.
Play
10, 10, 26. Then all of a sudden you start seeing your money just growing. And now, like Brian was saying, when Honey do say, I wanna play, go ahead and play.
That's it.
But we say, spend it fast, spend it slow. Spend it all, ain't no more.
That's it. Because I'm a player for sure. That's it.
Hey, it helped.
It helped.
I'm telling you, it helped the family.
Yeah, it helped.
My wife called me, Chad,
helped.
we down on International Drive, me and the kids, we see Nike got a sale on. Go ahead. I say, where you gonna get it from? She said, the play account. I said, all right. I said, we going to New York next week for Christmas, aren't we? Yeah. I said, spend it fast, spend it slow, spend it all, ain't no more. She said, okay, everybody get one pair of shoes. You see, but it helps the household, y'all.
Right.
I have saved marriages with this.
Mm.
With this the play account is the most valuable thing in your house because we want to go eat out. We want to do things for ourselves.
Yeah.
We want to do it. And then you say, I spend too much. With my strategy, you never spend too much because you remember you say, you spend it fast, spend it slow, spend it all. What? Ain't no more. So do I ever overspend? Do I ever overspend then? No. How you gonna overspend? There ain't nothing in there. So you never overspend. Do I always live beneath my budget? Yes. Why? Because I got 10, 10, 20 before we start anything.
Right.
So I'm always living underneath what I've earned. Always. So I never be broke another day in my life. That's what you want, right? Yeah, if you do it this way, you never be broke another day in your life. So the last one is that's my story. My story is to teach families how to manage their money, how to make their money work harder for them. And that's why I wrote the book. I wrote the book because I didn't want to take this to my grave. Now, is this pretty simple, guys?
It is. Yeah.
It's so simple. I mean, I taught my kids at 9 years old. And in my book, I show you how I did that. Taught my kids at 9 years old. Now, my son, he got a mutual fund. He got good money sitting in his mutual fund. He got more money than my daughter got in her mutual fund. But it's only because we gave them allowance and we taught them how to manage their money. I said, I'm not going to give you any money if you don't know how to count. And I'm not going to give you no money without instructions. See, you give your kids money without instructions, then you got problems. Right. That's why. And then you say, why you spending all your money? Parkinson's law said they gonna spend the money. What you talking about? Why you spending up all the money? Parkinson's law said you gonna do that. That's what you do. So you got to discipline them another way by teaching them how to save immediately with a purpose. Because the natural thing of that baby right there, if I gave her some money and went to the cookie stove, how much she gonna spend? All of it. Because that's her nature. Because unless somebody have taught her, you see, You see, well, somebody had to teach her that she needs to save money. So we have to be taught to save money. You don't have to be taught to spend money. So we have to have discipline to save money. So this is a great discipline that I do, and it's so helpful to so many families. So that's what I have. Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Now, if you want
Go
to
see
get
him,
you get a free book.
Yeah.
You get a free book. All you got to do is hit that QR code right there and do that survey. The survey has got 10 questions on it. You hit the QR code, I'll give you a free book tonight. You take it home with you.
I had to pay for mine.
Yeah, you did have to pay for yours. That's good.
I ain't get a
That's
free
good.
now.
Pray the Lord. Pray the Lord.
You
Pray the
get a
Lord.
free now.
Pray the Lord.
What?
Pray the Lord.
It went in one of them budgets.
Pray the Lord.
Man, that's good.
So once you finish it, just let us know that you finished the survey, and then we'll give you a book, an autographed book.
Got t-shirts now. You done stuffed it up.
Yep. But the t-shirts ain't free.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, you pay $20 for the
I
t-shirt.
know. I'm about to gotta get like you, bro. I gave away my last shirt.
You gave away your last
I
shirt?
gave away my last. That's
Okay.
why I ain't got one on tonight.
All right, everybody got it? Okay. All right. So yeah, once you fill that out and you fill the survey out, now if you want me to talk to you and you want to have a consultation, at the end it's gonna have your phone number. Put your phone number down there. Then I call you. Now if you don't want me to talk to you, don't put your phone number. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Either way, it's fine with me. Cause I like I tell the team all the time, I'm in business to serve. I ain't in the business to sell. See, I serve, right? Isn't that how we do? Ain't that how we do?
That's it.
Yeah. All right.
Man,
So
that was fantastic.
so those are the things that I share. I'm sorry for being tardy, and I'm sorry for taking up a little bit more time than y'all normally would do. I never like to impose on your time because that's the only thing you can't get back.
That's it. Yeah.
That's right.
Good stuff, man.
Yes.
I enjoyed that. Yep. Thank you so much, man.
I had to come in here running, man.
Nah, you good. Yep. So, Jermaine, you still have it going. We
Yeah,
can.
we're still live.
Yeah. Just wanted to thank you all for being on tonight. Of course, we're going to be here probably another maybe 5 minutes, depending on how nice they are here at Hopkins tonight. We have some refreshments for those who are here. They're in the back. But definitely, I encourage all of you, if you've been watching, those of us who are here, make sure you get with this guy. I'm telling you, it will change your life. He sat down with Cicely and I, that was, oh man, so, yeah, 3 or 4 years ago. And we're still using a lot of what we learned.
Yeah.
He says I'm running from him. I heard that on the streets. And we're gonna talk soon. Because he caught me early. And I told him, did I not tell you I was gonna start a nonprofit?
You did.
And I stuck to it and I
You
did it.
He did.
But
He said
now
he was gonna
I need to find out how to handle his money as it comes in. So we're gonna be talking, but I'm telling you, please get the book, go to his website. He has a whole bunch, a plethora of things out there that will help you. I don't want to put it all out there. You need to learn it as you go. But he has some great tips, different things that will help you be successful in life. So it's not really just about the book. The book is a start. But he has so many other things that will help you be effective in how you spend money and just how you live your life. As I was saying earlier, this is health. This is wealth. This is knowledge. These are the things that we need to keep our lives going the way we need them to go. Because if you're worried about money, worried about expenses, worried about finance, you can't enjoy your life. And he allows you to enjoy your life and enjoy making money.
Yeah.
You want to get this book. You want to see him. That's all I have. Sister, you got anything else? What is this? Yes, I was talking about this earlier. This is the free caregiver resource fair. Caring for our caregivers. It'll be Saturday, April 15th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here at Hopkins Park. Not at Hopkins Park. Don't give me this if you're not telling me what it is. St. Cloud Civic Center. The house on the hill. Hey, we doing things here at Hopkins, but St. Cloud Civic Center is very nice. It's very, very nice. But make sure you come out. If you know some caregivers, everyone knows a caregiver. You should. If you've been one yourself, come out and get these resources. Get all the things that she has in store. It's going to be community vendors there, home maintenance services, home care assistance, educational services, self-care, emotional support dogs, health screenings, and there will be, did I say a keynote speaker? There'll be a keynote speaker there as well. So you want to come 3001 17th Street and beautiful St. Cloud, Florida, at the St. Cloud Civic Center. And as we experienced tonight, make sure you come early because traffic is horrendous in this little city. It's no longer the little town of St. Cloud. This is the mini metropolis of St. Cloud. So
Back in the day, only had one stop.
exactly, and that was woke. And so now it's a lot of people. So make sure you come, but you do not want to miss this. This is going to be incredible because I was saying earlier, caregivers don't always get love. We just kind of do it like we're silent angels, and we just do it for the love of doing it. But when someone can give back to us, man, it makes us feel that much better. So again, we have a lot going on. We're going to have flyers coming out. We're going to have announcements on social media. Thank you to Walkas tonight for being out here, for filming this, and also for helping me with social media and getting all my stuff out there. So you guys will hear more from Help Against Hunger East Osceola. And make sure, man, you donate. Hey, we're a nonprofit. We are, what do you call that, Cicely, where you can pay and get your money back at the end of the year. So it's tax deductible. And we need your help. We want to do more stuff like this. We want to do it on a grander, stage. And we need that. We need, even if it's $2, $3, I'm not begging, but whatever you can give towards the process of us getting this good information out, we want to keep doing that. So thank you again. And we're shutting down, and we'll see you next month. Take care.